What up, Sarah? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Sunday evening.
Sunday evening. I just did a Secret Santa.
Nice. I had did you get anything good or
Yeah, I got like a scrunchie. But hold on.
that doesn't sound that good, but
No,
okay.
it's good. It's got all these charms on it and it's huge. And then I got a fancy hand soap because I got like a whatever. Doesn't matter. You wouldn't care.
No.
What'd you do today?
It's good weather in DC, so I read in the park.
What are you reading?
Dad's book.
Okay. That's sick. Okay. Tell me what I missed with
Okay. So welcome everyone. Officially episode 2, I think.
yeah.
Already losing track of the Ode to the Nets podcast. Today was not a great day. Well, um let me take a step back. So Nets played the Bucks right at home. Nets after their hot win streak on the road have kind of been reeling a little bit, but it's all right. They did play well today and they had a serious chance for the win, but Bucks have also been playing super well. So they came out on top in the end. But it was a close game and it was fun to watch.
So the Bucks are famously your second favorite team.
Yeah, so of course I was watching this game pretty closely. The Bucks have kind of been on fire after
Yeah.
a really slow start. So
Is Giannis injured right now?
nope, Giannis was playing, and honestly I thought the Nets they did a really good job of slowing him down, but yeah, Giannis is Giannis. If you look at the box score, he still ended up getting like 35 points and 11 rebounds. So they didn't slow him down that well.
Were they double teaming him? Like who is defending him?
They were well, we have like so many like big guys. We were putting pretty much whoever on him. Like Ben Simmons, obviously. Ben Simmons kind of has a history with Giannis.
Can you
Um,
explain it?
what?
What's the history? Can you explain it?
Giannis pretty much just always dominates Ben Simmons. That's the history because Ben Simmons has always been known as like one of the best defensive players, and he's pretty much just as big as Giannis, even though that's hard. But yeah, there's this one famous clip. This is when like the Ben Simmons hate train was like just starting, I would say. But this clip where Giannis like dunked on him or something, or just completely bullied him, and then said he's a baby, he's a fucking baby, and
Okay.
it was pretty brutal. So Giannis was getting the best of him for the most part again, but they were double teaming him. There was a few plays where so Day'Ron Sharpe's back. We have both our centers back now,
Great.
and that's key because the Bucks are huge. And so they were helping out on defense and did a decent job. They stopped Dame. Dame was on he was on like a 10 game streak of scoring over 25. But I'll have to check the box score. He definitely did not get 25 today though.
So the Nets slow them down.
Yeah. Yeah, Dame had a bad game. He only had 15 points. He did have 11 assists, but r
Wow.
really who killed us was fucking uh Bobby Portis and Gary Trent, is like these two random role players for
I was
them.
gonna say I don't recognize those names at all.
No, Bobby Portis, he runs deep in the Bucks fandom. Everyone loves him. He was on the championship team, but Gary Trent's new. This was definitely Gary Trent's best game of the season, I'd say.
Hmm.
And so they both had 20 points off the bench. They both got hot. And then Chris Middleton only played 20 minutes, but in his minutes, he was clutch as hell, like usual. Cash Money Chris. I'm not gonna lie, I love Chris Middleton, but he was injured most of the season. He's just coming back. But on the
You-
Nets side, it was a Dennis Schroeder masterclass that really kept us in it.
What do you have his stats up?
Yeah, he got 34 points and 11 assists.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I checked in at the half and it was all I saw was like everyone talking about Schroeder, which I feel like has become what I expect at this point. But still great to see against a good team. I mean, honestly, in some ways, it's like the best we could ask for because they put up a good fight, they tire him out. Um, they make like exciting moves, but we lose so that we, can potentially um continue tanking to the best of our abilities.
No,
Uh,
I actually fully agree with you. Maybe I'm a bit biased again because Bucks are like my second favorite team,
mm,
but this is like ideal if you legit. It's like it's one thing like to suck again because I live in DC, right? So so I keep up with the Wizards, and before like yesterday, they, um they were having a historically bad season. Like they were on track to be the worst team of all time. And so it's like one thing to like suck, but it's at least the Nets, they definitely don't suck, but they still are getting losses. So it's like it's a good thing. It's weird to say, but whereas watching the Wizards, like you can't even watch them. Like it's just brutal. It is absolutely brutal. And so just at least we're not in that situation. Like we're sucking, but we're sucking good.
yeah, totally. It's not like a humiliating season the way the Wizards have been for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's from Virginia, and the other day he told me he was like, "I'm never watching the Wizards again." I was like, "I'm sorry. Like, did something specific happen?" And he was like, "No, it's just over." Um,
Yeah. I
and I
definitely get that.
Um, there was some stuff I wanted to talk about from this game, unless you had anything to add. Did I cut you off?
No, no, go ahead.
Okay, so one play, one highlight that I saw, and I don't know if you remember this moment, was just like an insane pass. Ben Simmons, like low between defenders' legs, and then Cameron Johnson catches from outside the arc for like a perfect for free throw. Three point shot. Sorry. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Do
I
you remember?
vaguely remember that. But Ben Simmons is constantly diming up.
It's
Eh,
just,
It's pretty
yeah.
cool.
I feel like I love the moments where I remember that he's Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
At
and
times he can be hard to watch because like he'll get the ball. He just doesn't shoot. He really never shoots, but I mean, whatever. I'd rather have like a guy that passes too much than a guy that shoots too much. I don't know.
totally. And just like to know, yeah, he's still a playmaker and I don't know. I think he's exciting to watch, even though he has maybe more problems than he does like benefits at this point. But I loved that. And it led me into thinking about updates with the potential Cam Johnson trade. Um, can you talk me through what we know right now?
I don't know. I haven't heard too many rumors. I try not to keep up with the rumors, I guess, because I don't know, I just get my hopes up or something. But watching this game, I definitely did realize, well, I guess it's been this way all season, but like Dennis Schroeder and Cameron Johnson, they're both way too good to be on a tanking team.
Yeah.
Like like they're like they could seriously help like a championship team win a championship, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they're helping us. again, it's really fun to watch. Dennis Schroeder has been so fun. Cameron Johnson has been really good too. But I feel like them getting traded is probably inevitable, which kind of sucks. But I don't know. Have you heard any rumors or anything?
Heard a lot of rumors, like nothing specific, some random things, heard about the Pacers. Basically what I've been hearing is that there are so many teams out there that would just benefit greatly from a player like Cam Johnson, like that are like lacking what Cam Johnson has, whether it's like threes and yeah, just like his strengths is like so needed like across the league right now. And he's probably just like at his peak value right now. But the main thing that I was thinking about was the interview where Cam Johnson said he doesn't want to leave. And it broke my heart a little bit because I feel like in my head I've already like kissed him goodbye, like it's over. Um, and it was just really sweet to hear that like yeah, that he was willing to work through like a tanking team and that he loved Jordy so much that he didn't want to leave. I thought that was said a lot about the direction we're going in, like the coaching staff. I think is going to make all the difference. Maybe not this season, but next season for sure.
Yeah, the Pacers could be intriguing because they've been struggling this season after coming off an Eastern Conference Finals appearance. But yeah, Cameron Johnson has I've never really liked him that much, but he has really come around for me, to be honest. Seems like a nice guy, not like a douchebag or anything.
No, he's just our second favorite Cam, which is a hard role to fill.
Yeah. So I did
Yeah.
I also so maybe it was our first episode that never got released, but we talked about like Cam Thomas trade rumors or something, which
Yeah,
seemed ridiculous.
at the time.
Cam Thomas,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
But and so I guess I learned some intel about why he's in trade rumors. And the idea, I still don't think we're gonna trade him. I think there's no chance we trade him. But pretty much this is like his last year on his contract.
Hmm.
So, and I think he's a restricted free agent, which means like we can match with any offer he gets. And it's just like so hard to gauge what his value is. We might end up overpaying him a lot, is the worry, I guess, or the idea behind trading him now. But I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean the
I
Nets
don't
love Cam Thomas and the fans love Cam Thomas, so I do feel like he's going to be at like the foundation of the rebuild, but yeah, I mean, how is he doing injury wise right now? Did he
I
play?
saw him. No, he didn't play. I saw him suited up in a nice fit on the bench.
Oh,
But it kind of sucks. So we did get Noah Clowney back today,
oh great, yeah.
but
As
he didn't play at all. And neither did Tyrese Martin, who we were obviously had a huge game after our
yeah.
first episode. So Tyrese Martin, Noah Clowney didn't play, which also made me and it's just it's part of the thing where I said like the Cam Johnson and maybe like Dorian Finney-Smith trade might be inevitable because we have these young guys that should be getting minutes, but there's just no time for them, honestly. Like there's not enough time on the court to be spread around. And it's like
I think
we gotta see Noah Clowney play.
I think it's a pretty good problem to have though. Like we have so many different formations that are working and are like exciting. Like we were saying, even like our tanking lineup is like really good right now.
I know.
Um, so yeah, I think that's a good problem to have. I do want to learn more about Noah Clowney. I feel like he's one of the players that I know like the least, in terms of like promise.
Yeah, he's intriguing because he's like really tall
Hmm.
and like maybe he can shoot too and also be really good on defense. Like he's like a he's like a he's like Cooper Flag, but maybe not as hyped.
Or underground Cooper Flag.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a stretch, but
No, I mean, I think something like that could be really exciting. Um, but like back to our point about Cam Thomas, I do think it's like really important that we stay rich and don't have like another Ben Simmons situation or anything like that, and just be prepared to have some really good contracts coming up. So I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm maybe feeling different than you. Like I do think there's no chance Cam Thomas is leaving, but I wouldn't be heartbroken personally. I know.
wow.
I know.
Well,
I
I don't know. It's hard to have too much ties with any of these players because it is like the first year of the rebuild, I guess.
yeah.
So I don't know.
It's just like yeah. I just am not getting too attached to any of them. Which is hard, especially when you hear about a game like that for Dennis Schroeder. He's like quickly become one of my like all-time favorite players to watch. Like from the energy to like the shooting is just so good.
I know. He's always smiling too. The other day when they played the Magic, we played the Magic back to back. So you know how
I saw.
he's German and there's so Magic, they have two German guys, two brothers, so
Mm,
they all know each other well because they played like on Olympics together or whatever.
yeah.
And there was this one play, Dennis Schroeder in the pick and roll. It was fucking insane. He did a no look between his own legs, dime to Trendon Watford for the easy layup. And it was
Yes.
in between the two German brothers. He literally did no look in between the legs, between the two. It was funny as fuck. I love Dennis Schroeder.
He's the best. Yeah, I saw that on the highlights. I mean, yeah, he's just exciting to watch, but it's okay. We will be fine without all of them, I guess. Um, I wanted to ask a little bit about what's coming up. There's not that many home games left for the rest of the year. I think maybe only two.
You mean the rest of the calendar year?
Yeah, calendar year. Sorry, not season.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. They play the Cavs and then the Jazz. Yeah, you're right. Oh, they also play the Spurs. They have three more home games. But
Yeah.
the Cavs will be tough. That'll be tough for sure.
Um, our next game is against the Memphis Grizzlies, and I would just like to salute them for their win against the Celtics.
Hell yeah.
I just yeah, I'm willing to like drop any affiliation when it comes to whoever's playing the Celtics. And that was just great to watch. Yeah, it's gonna be a little brutal. Back-to-back Grizzlies and Cavs. We're probably gonna get demolished.
Yeah, no, Grizzlies have also been rolling. I also kind of like the Grizzlies too, not gonna lie. I guess I like a lot of teams, but they have my favorite player,
Who?
Mar Marcus Smart.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, and so it's nice to see them beat the Celtics because the Celtics traded Marcus Smart, which was some bullshit, but you know how it goes.
It's always like that. Marcus, I mean, that's why you were a Celtics fan, right? Was Marcus Smart?
Yeah, and Jason Tatum, he's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. Um,
Uh,
yeah, I am excited about the Grizzlies. I'm excited about the Cavs, and there's nothing to say about the Celtics right now, personally.
so the Celtics just beat on national TV. They beat the Bucks like
Hmm.
three days ago, and so after the Celtics lost yesterday, I had hope for the Nets today because I thought like maybe they both used up all their juice on that national televised game and went just like it would just like fold against the worst teams, but Grizzlies are obviously probably better than the Nets,
I think so.
so yeah.
Not to say something controversial, but I think so. Um, I
Yeah.
I love when people are trying to talk about the Nets and they're like talking about the talent on the team, and then they're like the talent on the team of which we have none. Like I feel like I've heard so many people talk like that, and I which I think is very unfair.
Yeah.
Obviously, but people are getting greedy and they're just looking ahead to that superstar that we could draft. So time to get excited about someone new.
Yeah. I know. I think there's a lot of good prospects in the draft, so that'll be good. Speaking of college basketball, though, did you watch? Obviously, we're from Kansas, so did you watch the Kansas game today?
I didn't get to watch anything today. I was
Yeah,
working up until my Secret Santa, so missed the Chiefs, missed the Nets, missed the KU game.
yeah. For those of them, the Chiefs are playing right now, and it's the fourth quarter, and
Oh,
they're losing by 1 point.
okay.
So this could
Um,
be a brutal day for sports watching because earlier today, Kansas basketball they played Missouri and they lost.
Did
Yeah, no, it was brutal. It was brutal to watch. And then the Nets lost right after, and now the Chiefs might fucking lose.
no, we have 13 minutes left in the quarter. Hold faith.
Yeah. No, I have full faith in my boy Mahomes.
Something insane will happen that people will make fun of us for the rest of the week.
I know we got the T Swift voodoo magic. It's all
Yeah.
good. And the GOAT.
Yeah, God smiles favorably on the Chiefs. So that's the one I'm not pressed about. I do get nervous. Like I literally feel like nervous before March Madness now because it just determines my mood for the month so much. How the tournament's going. It's
I
also my
know.
birthday. So sucks
Yeah.
when they embarrass me in like the second round, but you live
Yeah.
and learn. Saw some conversation on Twitter about Bill Self declining to play UConn. Did you see this?
I did not see this. Like
Okay.
he didn't want to play against UConn. Interesting. That's pretty interesting. Well, oh well. I mean, we've played a bunch of good teams preseason. I mean, we can't play a good team every fucking week. Yeah,
We're
I guess.
exhausted.
I mean, what? We beat Duke. We beat North Carolina. We just lost to Mizzou and Creighton. Back-to-back losses. Brutal, but
Okay. Yeah, basically what people are saying is just that Kansas was supposed to play at UConn this year, but Bill Self requested not to. And UConn fans are calling him. Okay, I'll just read the whole.
oh Jesus.
There's like one. This is from Barstool Sports, so obviously my least favorite source of journalism. Sad, colon. Bill Self is being called a coward for apparently refusing to play at UConn this past week, forcing Baylor to replace them instead.
Whatever, dude. Baylor's got a good team too. Why are you fucking crying, weirdos?
They're
They
just,
literally they literally just came off back-to-back championships. They just have to find something to cry about. Sorry. Sorry, UConn fans.
yeah, and
Life's
everyone's,
not tough for you. I know I say that as a Chiefs fan, but who also came up back-to-back, but whatever.
I know, and it's hard to hate UConn as much as I do as like a Liberty fan or just like a WNBA fan in general. Just like the Stars this year were just cranked out from UConn, but it's
Wait, what's the
fine.
connection? Sorry.
Let's see. The coach was, hold on.
Did you use the coach celebrity?
No, hold on.
There's a Liberty Yukon connection that I don't know about.
Let's see. Yeah, Brianna Stewart. Like,
Oh, wow,
Sorry,
Yeah.
I that's what I thought it was, but I wanted to confirm because her coach came to a few of the games, or her past coach, the UConn coach.
Oh, I see. I see. UConn also has that other girl, Paige Beckers, that's a fucking
That was the
beast.
other one I was thinking of. I forgot her name. She's playing one more year though at college.
Yeah, she's a monster. She'll probably get drafted really high, probably first or second.
Yeah, she's exciting.
Yeah, shout out Breonna Stewart. Also, did you know Taylor Swift, she got first on the Spotify Wrapped?
What do you mean, like the most people had her as their top artist?
No, like in the world, she had the most streams or something.
That's crazy.
Who was your number one?
Taylor
Was
Swift.
it? No way, no way. That is crazy.
Um, I play a lot of Taylor Swift when I'm babysitting. I just want to put that out there. I think that did skew.
Okay, whatever. She's got some bangers. She's a good
That's some
songwriter.
bangers. Um,
She also released a ton of music this year, or like re-released or whatever.
yeah, she had re-released and she had the Tortured Poets Department or whatever. So yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. I had a humiliating Spotify Wrapped this year. I haven't had a shareable Spotify Wrapped probably since like 2016, if they even did Spotify Wrapped back then.
Last year I did, but I didn't post it for whatever reason.
Usually it's like a holy trinity of like disliked white women in my Spotify Wrapped.
This
Like,
year
what?
I had freaking, you know what was in my top five
No, tell me.
songs?
Well,
Um,
I saw Beach House. You listened to an ungodly amount this year. Like,
yeah,
what?
they're like always my number one or two. Shout out Beach House. But top five songs. My number five was Mo Bamba.
I knew you were listening to Mo Bamba a lot because like that playlist we have, that's like the blend of our top music. Another one that kept popping up there that I wanted to know if you'd been listening to a lot besides Mo Bamba was Sweet Escape.
Oh no, I haven't. I don't listen to that. I mean, it's a classic. I love that song, but I only listen
Oh,
to it
what?
like once in a blue moon, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't think I've listened to it in years, but it's been on our blend for months now, so I assumed you were just cranking it. I don't know why.
I don't know. I guess I don't listen to a whole bunch of different songs, so maybe it gets picked up. You know who I've been
Yeah.
listening to recently though?
Um,
Random as hell.
Ice Cube. I'm trying to guess
No,
who that
no,
artist.
no. It's like very recently, like as of this week, I've been listening to Young Lean.
Yeah.
Young Lean's actually kind of dope.
Wait, I like Young Lean.
No,
Nothing
he's
weird.
cool as fuck. He was on the remix Charlie XCX
I know.
album, and that song goes hard as hell.
I think my top song was one of the Charlie XCX songs, but I don't even want to say which one. I wanted it to be Mean Girls featuring Julian Casablancas so badly.
Oh, was it the Lord one?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, whatever. Well, I had Charlie as a top five artist, which was a little embarrassing.
Yeah, it's just like kind of basic, but
I know.
nothing we can
Whatever.
do about it now.
That's because my ex, I would listen to her a lot with her, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that kind of, I think you can see a lot about like my past relationship in my Spotify Wrapped. It really, and not in like a good way, in a negative way.
Yeah, I agree. Well, what? No, whatever. No, I
We
don't.
can cut this. I think we should cut
Cut it here. No, I guess we are coming to we got like 7 minutes left, but it's
And I
been
feel like we should watch the end of the Chiefs game.
yeah. Is there any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out Bill Self. Don't listen. to the UConn fans. They're bored out of their minds from winning. And we'll come back from this loss against Mizzou.
Yeah. Oh, that's brutal though. I don't want to talk. Okay. I
Hang it
got a
up.
sh I got a shout out for ah well actually Dennis Schroeder and Cameron Johnson because they again are so good. So, making the Nets fun to watch for sure. So
Yeah,
shout out them
they saved our season, I feel like.
for sure. And shout out everyone watching. We appreciate y'all.
All three people.
Yeah, this has been another episode of Ode to the Nets. We
Yeah.
will catch y'all next time.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Peace.